Welcome to the Hillsborian Historian. My name is Rex, and today we're going to take a look at some footage from 1968, Cypress Gardens. So as we all know, Cypress Gardens is located near Winter Haven, kind of right in the middle of Florida. Pretty awesome. We are going to see clowns on skis. That's always cool, right? We will see southern bells, we will see the palm wishing tree, and we will see this guy on a kite with skis. Pretty cool stuff. But we're going to start with a boat ride. So this is, it's really old Florida. This is it. I mean, we have a bunch of nature. In this area, Cypress Gardens, it began in 1936 by Dick Pope Sr. and his wife, Julie. They were truly pioneers in Florida tourism. When they did this, they were of course met with some skepticism when they were trying to promote the area. But from what I've read, his wife really knew how to plant flowers, and she knew they would grow in this area. So it becomes this very scenic tourist attraction. The ski show would start in the 1940s. There we go, we're coming around. Isn't this beautiful? You can see these little footbridges going everywhere. Looks like we're headed for this giant tree thing, but we did not hit it, so we're okay. We're still cruising around Cypress Gardens. Look at this bird. What's his problem? He's just hanging out. He's cool though. So we're going to come up on the wishing tree, which tells us that according to an old Seminole Indian legend, anyone who sits in the curve of the tree, closes their eyes, and makes a wish will have it come true within 1 year. This lady is wishing that America will land on the moon before the communists. And it came true, see? We're also going to see the South Sea Waterfall. And the sign tells us that over 200 tons of rock were moved over 100 miles to create the waterfall, and that many television commercials were shot there. It is beautiful, isn't it? Next up is the giant water lily, which could grow over 7 feet in diameter. It's crazy, right? I've always heard stories of people just laying down on these things and hanging out. There are some southern bells out there on the shore. Got a banana tree. All right, here's the ski show. So the cool thing, I think one of the things they did was so smart is after the routine, the skiers go right up into the beach in front of the audience. So we've got 3 people being pulled. And we got one guy makes the jump. Look at that. That alone is worth the price of admission. But now look, 2 people make the jump, and you're like, man, that's as good as it gets. But no, because look, 3 people make the jump. Now you're like, come on, it doesn't get any better than that. Well, this guy, he's going to do a spinny jump. It's probably called a spinning jump. So this guy does a spinning jump. Now look, here's 2 guys. They're going to do spinning jumps. And now you're like, well, now what? You guessed it, we got 3 guys. All of them are doing spinning jumps. Look, I don't know what more you want. This is it. I mean, this is as good as it's going to get, right? Of course, they ski right up in front of the audience and like, thank you, we're amazing. And they really are. This takes a lot of talent, a lot of physical training. But overall, everybody always says this is a fun sport. I'm sure it is. That was amazing, but it's time to send in the clowns. Now, this was another popular part of the show where you see the clowns kind of goofing and doing all this stuff. And I think, again, they may be even more talented in some ways than the other skiers because they've got to complete their stunts but look crazy while doing it, you know? So this guy winds up on the top of the ramp, but he doesn't go over. But look at this guy's boat. It's just, man, it's just Holland, isn't it? He's taken off with that Johnson motor. And then here comes this clown, and he pushes the other clown off. So people really enjoyed this, and you can tell they're doing, you know, variations of the regular show and all this, but they are really impressive performers. The scenery, I think, is beautiful, right? Like, so being from Florida, I'm like, this looks amazing. This is beautiful. But if you're coming to visit Florida, you're really seeing some amazing, just natural beauty. This guy is skiing backwards. Whoever shot this footage did a pretty good job, and you can tell they really liked the ski show because there's a pretty good amount of footage, especially for this era. And we got more clown stuff coming up, I think. It's the old boat won't start trick, and then he takes off and looks like he's messing with the real show, and then this guy is flying through the air. And now here we go. Look at this guy up in the sky. So I've read brochures and I refer to him as Kite Man. So he's on this kind of a paraglider kite thing, and he's got the skis Look at the clown. He's just going crazy out there, isn't he? Kicking up a lot of water here. So if you look closely, this guy is skiing backwards. And then everybody's got to ski in tandem for this one to work, right? Very impressive. Now here's Kite Man again, but check this out. You're like, okay, he's got skis on, he's got his kite going, but check this out. He's like spraying stuff everywhere. He's actually backwards on the kite. Then he's got to spin around. See, and then he's still flying. You think he's gonna land, but he starts flying up in the air again. I mean, this is pretty cool stuff, and it does take some physical talent to do this. Very, very cool. Very cool. And here's the clown. So these guys are having a blast. They are pulling right up to the beach. The audience is like, wow, you guys are so great. All right, enough clowning around. It's time for us to leave this video the way we started it. We're gonna go take a boat ride. There we are, we're cruising around. This is like, you know, just really cool. Here's that walking bridge. Some more lily pad things. Look at the Southern Bells. They're hanging out. They're doing their thing. Looks like these little bridges connected all these little islands. Pretty cool. Sadly, Cypress Gardens is gone. It became Legoland. All right, guys, I'm not here to make any more waves. Thanks for watching. If you like this, please share and take care of yourselves out there.